Good morning, everybody. And how are we today? Let's get us some music. Hip hop, hip hop, hypocrisy. Alrighty. We are working on trying to ascertain where things are in the remarkably messy office that has become remarkably messy. Good morning, Brent. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? That's funny. Right? Well, that's upside down. Let's do this. Because that's upside down. So, I know that somewhere I have all of these acrylic hangers, acrylic somethings that are usable. Oh my gosh. Some sort of. Somewhere I have these acrylic things, which are great for holding stuff. But I need to figure out where it went. Another tactical knife. My dad had and Facebook crashed. A penchant for tactical knives. That's not a tactical knife. That's a bayonet. Now I have a bayonet. For reasons. How did the bayonet end up in my... Well, bayonets are almost this side of useless. Really. Legitimately, bayonets are pretty much this side of useless. I mean, not horrible, I guess. I mean, but this is a bayonet, not a tack knife. So there's that. And it's not the things I was looking for, which is this. So I could use these for something. Right? These are brochure holders, which I have, which could be used for what we're after here. So maybe. I stole a lot of Dad's trade show stuff. I say stole. Yeah. But an M8A1 is not really useful. I mean, it's okay, but this is a U.S. Army issue Korean War era bayonet, right? And I don't feel like that's as useful a thing. Yes. Yes. Date of encounter. So, anyway. It's World War II or Korean War era. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. So, all right. Let's see, what am I doing today? I could just go through my checklist and see what needs to be done. Okay, on the website, make sure our website's live. The standee is downstairs, but it hasn't been built yet. Oh, that's kind of a cool idea too. Like a tour shirt. I'm doing so far okay. I feel like I'm chemically altering my body a lot. That's somewhat disturbing to me in my mind. Because I am taking a pill to put me to sleep at night, and then a pill that wakes me up in the morning, and then a pill to put me to sleep at night, and a pill. And I'm like, I feel like some part of me should be doing this on its own and shouldn't be requiring pills. But that's okay. We'll get there. Kitten bus cells. That's what we need to find. Because if I can't find the masters for it, it won't matter whether I have them or not. We're just going to have to do this our own way here. So I'm looking around for kitten bus cells. There we are. Every time I go looking for something, I always feel like, and I find it, I keep having Hudson quotes in my head. Stop your grinning and drop your linen. I found them. Oh, well. Yeah. Well, and that might not be a bad idea. Yeah. Well, I've got to admit, at least now I'm not seeing White Rabbit. The only problem I have with that is somebody will have to pay for it. You know? And the problem that I've got with that is then you end up with that situation where everybody is expected to pay in and everybody's expected to do something. You know what I mean? Like, and as soon as that happens, that's when things start to get fuzzy. You know? So one of the problems that we have with we had with Red Team Go was that money got mangled. Like it was people's money that was involved. And as soon as people's money is involved, we end up with not not bad practices. The word I'm looking for is kind of like, because it's not that people are bad. What happens is you end up with people who make a mistake or screwed this up or messed up this thing or messed up that thing, and or just are poor this month. You know what I mean? Like, we're artists, we don't have a lot of money, and people take that personally. Weird. I pay for everything and you don't pay for anything. And as soon as that happens, people start to get weird. And so my biggest problem is anything where it's and then Quack will do this for you and it only costs $50 a month. Then it's you know what I mean? I mean, in the end, I'm going to sort of pay for this streaming thing, and I'm okay with it. Because if Quack wasn't here, I'd just be streaming as Guy. So this doesn't hurt me anyway, you know? So nobody needs to pay me for it. So that's part of the problem. All right. If someone wanted to say, hey, I've got website space and I don't care, then that'd be a different story. I think I'd be less inclined to worry as much about it. But even then, we get to the point where we rely on the website, and then it becomes, well, you know, I can't pay for this website anymore. You're going to have to pay for it now. And then it's, well, I don't have any money. And so we have a choice of killing the website or somebody paying a lot of money that they don't have. It's just messy. sulfur. That's it. Sulfur. Uh, Sodium sulfur batteries. That's what we were talking about. I don't know how kids aren't terrified by these things from Totoro. I swear. I have opened up the because the kitten bus is cute but not quite right, so we're going to fix it. Because of course, when I drew this picture 100 years ago, wasn't quite right. The thing about the kitten bus is he actually is sleeker a little bit. More sleek than Totoro, or than the cat bus. Right, so kind of looking at it like this, it's sort of more like this is a head. And then this section through here is sort of his little he's got sort of the fox squirrel set up too, as far as like the way his ears work and things like that. I already miss my bed. I think Can's being very brave this morning that all he did was flip on the light. I would have flipped it off already by now. Yeah, that's what I figured. You can't comment on YouTube, huh? Oh, you can comment. Huh. That is important to know. Wonder how many people are commenting on my stream and I hear nothing because nothing works. That's cat. Kitten bus. That's a kitten bus. That's totally a kitten bus. Problem is, I'm trying to decide if he has whiskers or not. I can't rightfully tell. Because he's got 2 whiskers in one picture. But in another, he doesn't. Yeah, but it looks like I see nothing other than my comments right there right now coming in from YouTube. It's off of YouTube, yeah? What other YouTube were you on? Much more accurate Neko bus. I still feel kind of like some part of this needs to be moved. This eye. You know what? Stop. Just stop. I wish there was a fast deselect button. And move these control points. Wow. I'm going to simplify this vector one. I'm going to move these control points. That's how you make vector lines work better. And hey, check it out, Can. I'm actually using vector lines. Just saying. That's not simplified. There we go. Now we're getting better. Yeah. In the headless cat bus needs a head. The hip up and hippity hop. He's all looking for a head to chop. Man, the Tales of Ichabod Crane is definitely a Disney flick that scared the piss out of me as a kid. Freaking that one and the black hole. Man, the black hole was serious. Didn't help any that I understood the concept of black holes at that point, and they were pretty terrifying. Just saying. There we go. I love this because I've got the patio door open here. I've got fresh air coming in. It's a lovely spring day to be working on stuff. And just as I predicted, putting my keyboard right here is awesome because here I've got just a lovely day out here. And I've got a park out here. Nobody's in the park right now, but I can watch people. I've got my big tree right here with the broken branch that really should be fixed. But that's okay. And I'm now suffering from crap. Why didn't I fix that? I did the wrong side. I'm pretty sure I did. That's all right. We'll get rid of all of that. Right through here. There we go. So I think we need to be on this side. And then better. It is. Can you not hear it? Here, I'll turn it up. And if you can hear me, then clearly audio is going. But it's at 50 now. So kitten bus is different than cat bus. And I feel like the other one looked more like cat bus and less like kitten bus. This one looks more like kitten bus. And so the question really is, though, is that understandable? Can we comprehend it? His eyes still look cattywampus. It's the odd one. Nope. Definitely overlay. Pepper.
Hello.
Hello, Pepper. It's the Echo Pepper 602.
Echo.
Echo Pepper 602.
So, are we trying to recreate the kitten cat bus?
Yeah, the original version of this didn't look like the kitten bus. It looked like a cat bus with too small of a cargo bay. And so I was like, I can make kitten bus look more like kitten bus, and I probably ought to. So I'm changing it to kitten bus, who looks more like kitten bus, with a big, happy, smiley head and wider eyes, and less like, I don't know, something terrifying. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, the cat bus can look pretty scary. I've noticed.
Yeah.
I have not figured out exactly why there aren't more kids absolutely terrified by Totoro. As an adult, I was pretty terrified by Totoro.
Well, Bill's talking to me, so I guess I need to respond. Okay! Well, after the show last night, I got to basically be like, I want to say 700 words less than my goal yesterday.
700 words short?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, let's see. Yesterday was Monday, right?
Yep.
So Sunday, I wrote 1,600 words.
Yep.
So the rest were basically yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So
That looks much friendlier. Was that a you don't think so? Or was that a yeah?
are you modeling it after the real kitten bus that's in the follow-up to Totoro, or
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
okay? I'm just surprised that he doesn't. I'm just surprised that the kitten bus doesn't have like 2 little tiny mice for his headlights.
Nice.
Yeah. You know, well, because the cat bus, if you recall from the
Mice.
yeah, there's mice,
Mm-hmm.
and
He looks
then
more like a Volkswagen Bug.
yeah, he looks like more of like a sedan or something.
Yeah, like a little Volkswagen Bug. But I'm also noticing this tan stripe around his windows on the side that maybe I should put in. Because I'm missing that. Because actually, it looks like his torso.
He looks like a 2-week-old cat bus, not the normal kitten bus.
2-week-old kitten bus. That's actually not hard to fix. I just need to shrink his head. So not hard at all to fix.
I think it's more or less the ears look very big compared to the actual drawing. So
yeah, his ears are more. So part of this is that he changes a lot in here. Like he's got big ears there, but he's got smaller ears there. You know.
Hey, Brent. Kaden is eating breakfast.
Yep. Part of it is that. Boy, do I love that watercolor. That is such a phenomenally awesome watercolor. Ah, man. Anyway, let's fix the sedan door problem. Because actually, he doesn't even have the mice that he doesn't even have these guys. Which makes me think, what was I modeling after here on this? You know? Where was I going with this? I was clearly not looking at kitten bus pictures. I was looking at cat bus pictures. Sounds like I was doing sort of indulging in, some flights of fantasy here.
Apparently my microphone just turned on for some weird reason.
You sound the same, so that's weird.
No, on my phone.
Oh. Secretly recording us.
Messages from Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Oh.
How are you?
Doing well.
I still have some of your pizza for today.
Awesome.
I'm all excited. It's gonna be so cool. I'm looking forward to lunch.
Nice.
So, how are you doing today?
Not too bad. Just dealing with work things.
Dealing with work things. That I understand.
Brent is high.
Hey, Brent.
So,
I was trying to develop a deploy script for some infrastructure, and it kept saying the password was changing every time I would launch it. Come to find out, CloudFormation in AWS, if you mark it as sensitive, then Terraform can't read it, so it thinks it's changing every time.
right. That makes some sense.
But I figured it out, so yay.
Hey, look at you. So, like, you know what you're doing. Certainly better than me. I'd be like, I'm still lost.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's cool. I feel like that's more of that kind of door, too. We're looking at, I'm doing a sell for a kitten bus, but the original version of it, I didn't actually apparently look at the actual artwork or something. So I drew a cat bus by a small version of a cat bus, like a chibi cat bus.
Cool.
And now I'm looking at the actual like artwork on here, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't color him correctly at all. He's not the right color. He's not the right, all kinds of weird stuff. I'm like, what was I thinking? So there we go. So now here we are, fixing this problem as usual.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we're all prepping for that Wicked West,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Apparently, I'm going on Sunday now. I was voluntold to speak.
definitely voluntold. Because we want to see you. That's mostly why that you're voluntold, is because we want to see you. Could be worse.
Mm-hmm.
We could be like, don't bring that Bill guy. We don't like him. I mean, and give it a choice.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'd probably prefer it that you were voluntold.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. Just fix all of that.
Speaking about, I guess, being successful while being neurodivergent,
Uh-huh.
Brent was asking. So.
I missed that one.
Brent was asking, so I responded.
Oh.
All right. I hear my messages going off for work, so I need to go check.
Your messages from Bill going off at work?
Yep.
See you later, man. It was good to have you here. There. I feel like I should snag this. I don't actually need to snag it though. Yeah, I don't really need to snag it. Because all I really need is to screen cap it and get the right color combos for things. All I really want are the color codes for it.
It's okay, Cam. I will let him know that you said hi. Cam says hi! He says hi back.
That definitely was a thing.
So you want the color codes for those?
Yeah.
Don't you have the Miyazaki palette color codes though?
I just wanted to snag the right colors. So I'm just putting a mosaic on it so that I can find a clean pixel, right? Because then all I can do is just grab that, and that's the correct color, right? Because like I can already tell that I'm off colors here. Oops. I also can tell that was not what I wanted to do. Oh, this is nighttime. He's probably a different color if we use this one. Let's see if he's different on the palette. Because that's daytime. Yeah, see, all I'm trying to do is get rid of this Morier pattern. So I'm going to run a filter on it, and either I can just do smoothing, which should smooth it out, which doesn't. So what I can also do is just do a slight Gaussian blur, like that. I'd run median on this if I thought that it would work, but it doesn't really work. So there's that. Yeah, see, it looks a little bit less. Oh, it's a little brown. Yeah, that's the color. That's the one. No. The first Photoshop never had an undo button. Still cracks me up to this day. Also, Pepper, I was not disagreeing with you. I will fix the ears, I think. I just wanted you to know that. For no other reason other than I was listening. Sometimes it's like, huh, that's an interesting thing, blah, blah, blah. And then people are like, you didn't listen. I'm like, oh, no, I totally listened. I just changed subjects because it's weird.
Okay.
I know you're very concerned. You sound very concerned. Like you would have lost sleep over this. Is your printer going to be able to get the tarot decks out in time?
They were supposed to ship yesterday.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you had a printer problem with them losing it in the...
No. That was for my prints. Like just normal prints.
Oh, normal prints. Gotcha.
Yeah, but thank you. I should probably check with them right now.
Yeah. When I go see Bob later to discuss stuff, or when I go pick up Kan's prints, I'll talk to him about our comics. I'll talk to him about prints and stuff like that to see if if he does that, you know. And if so, what's his pricing look like? Not necessarily because you need to change printers, but it might be something that would be good to have in our toolbox, you know, in case something goes south. Besides, Bob's been really sweet, and I like giving him money because he's been really good to us.
I like Bob too. The only problem is I don't live close enough.
Yeah, well, I don't either, but I'm closer than both of you guys, so... And actually, one of the things I was going to say was, I mean, I'm already picking up Ian stuff. I don't have any problem at all, as long as you guys have paid him somehow, so I don't have to pay him on site. As long as you guys have paid him somehow, I will happily pick up all of the prints and bring them with me, as long as we're going to the same con. You know what I mean?
Well, the only reason why I went back to this place is they've done my art prints before, and I'm 5 minutes away from my house.
Right? I'm not saying you should change. I'm not saying anything about changing. I'm just saying that, you know, it might be good for an auxiliary. All right, good. Okay.
You mean an alternative?
Yeah. Alternative, auxiliary, backup, emergency, reserve, whatever. Why does this look like a different color? What is going on?
Because it looks like you used the nighttime coloring shades.
Yeah, well, actually side by siding this. This looks greener for some reason.
Well, also at the same time, his eyes are supposed to be more of a brighter yellow.
They are when his headlights are on.
Yeah. But
he's not quite.
Can you pull up your Miyazaki color palette for digital?
Maybe. Hang on just a second. Yes, I will. No, stop that. Let's look and see what I can do about... I'll put this up on my big monitor so I can see what I'm doing. Where is my Miyazaki palette?
Because people forget that all of the colors in every single one of his films are based off of that palette.
Yeah, but did we settle that palette down? And
Yeah, I thought we did.
I thought we did too, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Yep, that's it.
Yep.
Okay. So.
What? Real quickly, let me bring it up in actual clip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, you know what? We could do it over here in the thingy that's designed for this. Weird. Who does that?
Mm-hmm.
Import. Miyazaki palette. Open. There we go. That gives us this over here. What are we looking for here?
So, if you go towards the lighter side, you have yellow ochre is going to be the light color fur. Burnt sienna is going to most likely be the dark color fur. And the lightest yellow is going to be the eyes.
Let's see. Because you may be absolutely right. You're saying yellow ochre is... Wah! I'm on the wrong layer. Zerch. This. Wow.
Try burnt sienna next.
And then burnt sienna. You're not wrong.
Actually looks like a very super vibrant version of it, but if you tone it down just slightly, probably have the right tone.
Yeah. What about the yellow gray?
The yellow gray, I thought he used that very lightly in the ears.
I don't know if that's the ears. No, but I'm wondering if that's the actual opposite color. Like
Try that one then.
Because that one looks more like the offset color.
So
No.
what he could have done was the darker fur could have been yellow ochre mixed with burnt sienna.
Well, yeah, we don't want to mess with that one.
Yeah.
What about burnt umber? Let's look at the burnt umber.
That's usually a bit darker. That doesn't look right.
Doesn't look right, does it?
It's not red enough.
I don't know.
I mean, if you like it, that's what you
No. I'm with you. I'm just saying, looking at, you know what I mean? Like, kind of looking at it, and I'm thinking that yeah, I'm wondering if this isn't what we're looking for here, is this burnt sienna. I mean, that definitely looks like a shadow color.
Burnt umber is definitely his go-to animal shade color. Miyazaki does have because he uses a combination of the gray pink and a purple for shadows when he's doing his watercolors a lot on human.
Yeah.
But for animals, he uses the umber, or he will use straight up gray. So I have a lot of Miyazaki art books. That's the only reason why I'm saying that.
I follow.
Okay.
Because that's what I'm looking at here, is I'm trying to figure out whether does that yellow ochre is close, or that yellow gray is close, but I feel like it's not quite there, you know? Just a little too bright. Too yellow, just a little too yellow. That's the problem I'm having with it. It's almost right. Yeah, this is really close. Hmm. I'm going to call that.
That looks much better.
I think so too. Now let's do something about these phenomenally large ears. Actually need to be this big. Then allows me to raise his head a little bit more, which makes him more adorable. Because he looks like he's attentive, like he's, ooh, you know. What? You have a laser? Let's play laser. You know. There we go. Let's go through here and fix this.
I just realized I've been spelling a plural, like adding an S to make something plural, and then I just realized no, the word I'm using for the single also is the plural.
Right. I hate that.
I hate the English language for having that rule.
Well, that is because English isn't a language. It's three languages in a trench coat pretending to be a language.
Yes.
And so things that don't have a plural come from the original Gaelic, Proto-Gaelic that we spoke back in the day, which didn't have plurals, which was something else, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was before Gaelic.
We have Proto-Gaelic, Gaelic. Proto-Gaelic is not spoken anymore. I know that.
Yeah, the original language that we borrowed those from, that's not spoken anymore. We don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah.
But the original languages that came from, because like part of our rules come from French and from German, and then that whatever that was, that Proto-Gaelic, and the things that don't have plurals, you can tell, come from that, because you have fish and sheep and things that are very basic, and if it has more complication, then you can tell it came from French. And then we have the parts that came from German, which would usually be military words because they were the soldiers. So we had Germanic soldiers in London, and then the aristocracy was French. And so you'd end up with the French high-level words, and then the German low-level words, and then the basic stuff was all whatever that Proto-Gaelic was. Hence why it's three languages in a trench coat, pretending to be a language. Which, I love this stuff. That stuff makes me, it's fascinating. We're almost done with this today, which is good because I really should finish this. Otherwise, I'm never going to send it anywhere or do it, which would be silly. But I wanted to tilt his head just a little bit off there so that he was looking to the right just a bit, which works a whole lot better. The one eye is open more than the other, so let's close this.
I'm very sorry you feel that way, Brent.
Me too. Sorry you feel that way. I don't know. Actually, I'm doing just fine over here. This week seems to be, everything's online this week, so like I'm on my flight path, which is important because then I don't freak out. That's weird. I'm only saying that because there have been days. So I've had a lot of buy-in from my significant other on this time, which is great.
Mm.
I have intermittent buy-in from her, and it's nice to have buy-in. This time she's been really pushing to find widgets and things to make the table look better and gussy up stuff. And that's cool. That actually makes me feel like we are on some financial path that she acknowledges will work. Because I feel like prior to it, do what?
So long as it's good like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I think is happening, is that she is feeling like finally we have something that will work, which is great. That looks cuter.
Mm-hmm. The eyes are still too green.
They are too green. They're very too green. Not that one. Well, that's the color. But he also has this blue.
Yeah, he's paired with a blue background, and it's a low light shading. It's a low light scene.
Right.
The eyes should be a little bit more yellow.
Okay. I'm going to put the blue in. Because that's...
Maybe the blue will help it look more yellow?
Maybe. I'll see what this...
No, actually, it's not. Never mind.
It's not helping.
Nope.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the original picture over here, that's this blue.
Yeah.
And that's this green.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've hit the same color combos. That's weird. Oh, let's change his nose, because I need this pink. That's a different shade of pink.
Mm-hmm.
Has just a dot. Something a little lighter up here. Unsure as to whether that's correct color or not. Yeah, see, that didn't turn out right. Yeah. Still unsure about this blue. But it is definitely the color he's using in there. I like the fact that we attribute it to Miyazaki as if he hand painted all of these cells. I'm starting to like it just in the fact that it looks like our Koneko bus is about to just jump into traffic here. He's like, what? That's so cool. He's got like that super attentive cat look that only cats get. It's like, yes, I will do that. Cracking me up.
It is 11 o'clock.
It is now 11 o'clock. It's our time for me to go get lunch, which would likely involve your husband's pizza, which is really cool. All right, guys. It's a Tuesday, so I'll be coming tonight from drawing class or drawing team where the quackers will be together. And so I will see all of you people tonight at 10 p.m. Mountain Time. And
if anyone would like to know, I just got told that my cards and boxes are all done. They're working on my booklets.
nice. I have not actually brought up my email, so I have zero clue what's happening. See if Bob is going to send me anything. We will see as I wait for things to translate over. I keep winning stuff, and it's like, it's so aggravating. This is the new spam thing. Okay, I've got your Psylocke can, so that can now go into the to-do list when we get to that. Here's the problem. How am I going to get it to you for you to do the paint work on it? What's the battle plan on that one?
I guess he's going to do it at the convention.
Okay. That will work. Because I'm like, wait, we got paint work to do. Like, I will. We could meet up Thursday. I am going to go into load-in on Friday because I don't want to have to get up at 6 a.m. on Saturday. So I'm going to do load-in on Friday. They open up at like 2 in the afternoon for load-in. So my thought is...
That's right, they do.
I can't hear you. Unless you're not talking to me, which may not be.
No, I'm talking to myself.
So I may go in on load-in on Friday if you want to grab them then. Then we could do that. Because I'll probably print these in the next couple of days. Yeah, actually, you email Bob. Do me a favor. Please pay him before I pick up the comics so he doesn't make me pay him. So that we can make sure that that's clear and done. So that way, because I don't want him confusing those two, because I need to get the receipt so that I can put it in my paperwork, and the receipt needs to not have your comics on it because that'd be really confusing. I'd be really confused next year when I do my taxes. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I was doing. This is already complicated enough for me. The world is too complicated. The money thing is always way too complicated for me. Like, I never get that straightened out. And it's so aggravating. Okay. All right, guys. We are out of here. I'll see you all later. And keep your eyes on the stars. Goodbye.